Breaking news, somebody please go check on Kamala Harris and Chuck Schumer because they might have just died inside as new polling from CNN. Yes, that's right. CNN let everyone know that she's dead last in the 2028 Democratic nominee poll. And President Trump just dragged Chuck Schumer through the mud in a new Truth Social poll. And Chuck Schumer just responded, making things a little bit more spicy. So without wasting more time, if you like having conversations like this, please consider liking and subscribing. It really does make a huge difference. All right, check this out. President Trump just sent this out on Truth Social, ending Chuck Schumer. I'll go ahead and read the whole thing, and then you could decide for yourself what you want to think about it. Our commander-in-chief writes, Senator crying Chuck Schumer is demanding over $1 billion in order to approve a small number of our highly qualified nominees who should right now be helping to run our country. This demand is egregious and unprecedented and would be embarrassing to the Republican Party if it were accepted. It is political extortion by any other name. Tell Schumer, who is under tremendous political pressure from within his own party, the radical left lunatics, to go to hell. Do not accept the offer. Go home and explain to your constituents what bad people the Democrats are and what a great job the Republicans are doing and have done for our country. Have a great recess and make America great again. Chuck Schumer wasting everyone's time is almost the most unsurprising thing about all this. And President Trump telling him to go to hell, well, that very, very much does sound like President Trump. But check this out. Chuck Schumer did respond to this, saying the art of the deal. All right, just those 5 words. The art of the deal. Yep. Now, I'd like to ask a question to Mr. Schumer directly. Was it the art of the deal? Is that what got you the thousands of donations from Mr. Jeffrey Epstein, as reported by the New York Post? Okay, yeah. You tell me. Guys, more news also just broke recently, and it has to do with Chris Cuomo from News Nation. Someone literally called in and said she's been wrong about everything about President Trump this whole time. And if you're a former Democrat, you might actually relate to this. But seeing some people learn some of the truth is actually really interesting. Check this out. Incredible.
I'm not too proud to say that I am wrong about Trump. I'm a proud Democrat.
How so?
And he's done a lot of things. Immigration. I'm happy about what's happening with immigration. I thought the stock market would tank, and I'm pretty happy with my 401k. There's a few things that I just thought things would go wrong, and I'm very happy.
Well, that is big of you to say. It'll probably lose you some friends in this polarized environment that we're in right now. But there's nothing wrong with being happy with results, no matter who gives them to you, right? So I appreciate your candor. Next.
Look at that. Immigration, stock market. And this woman just genuinely saying, I'm very happy. Look at it. It is Chrissy from Phoenix, Arizona. You know, when someone says that they've been wrong, that's not a weakness. That is actually such a signal of strength, and seeing people reclaim their agency from the media that has captured them and just injected so much fear into their livelihood is just a really amazing thing to see. But you know what? This is an awe, all right? Because Chris Cuomo just had a very human moment as well, all right? And he was starting to feel the weight of his own misdirection. All right, I thought this was interesting. I'm just going to play a little bit of this.
Stuck in traffic. I'm remembering right now, wow, I'm wrong a lot. We don't like to say it. We don't like to admit it. We really don't like to correct it. But that is how you grow and you get to a better place. And it is such a precious commodity right now. I've been wrong. I've been wrong about political issues. I've been wrong about people. I've been wrong about myself. I've been wrong about my responsibilities. I've been wrong about my opinions, my tastes, my choices. I've been wrong. And that's okay. Hopefully you learn. Hopefully when you're wrong, you get to a better place if you do the work, unless you stubbornly hold on. And that's where so much of us are stuck. It's not just being wrong, it's refusing to learn what's right.
So good. You know, they say that the first step in solving a problem is recognizing that you have one. So I actually really do love say what you want about Chris Cuomo, but if you ask me, this isn't a confession. This is more like a mirror. People more and more are realizing that the truth isn't necessarily found in a political party. It's found in this give and take. This is self-reflection. All right. And that's what I'm saying here with Chris Cuomo. But you know what? Not everyone is experiencing a win today. All right. Because Kamala Harris, it is a bad day to be Chuck Schumer and Kamala Harris. I'm telling you, today, CNN basically put Kamala Harris in the waste bucket. It is so sad, especially because Kamala Harris just announced that she is not going to be running for governor, she was basically a shoo-in in that category. But look at this. If she had sights on the presidential election in 2028, you might want to redirect. All right, look at this.
If she wants to run in 2028, what are the numbers that you're seeing about this right now?
Yeah, I would just say hold your horses here. The chance that Kamala Harris is going to be the 2028 Democratic nominee, they don't look too good right now, to be perfectly honest with you. Chance of being the 2028 Democratic nominee.
Don't you do the caveat of like what year we're currently in?
I believe we're in 2025, though. It kind of feels like 2045. There have been so many years since just one so far. Look, Gavin Newsom is the favorite at 20%, according to the betting markets. Do not sleep on Ocasio-Cortez. AOC right up there at 15%. Buttigieg 9%. Shapiro 6%. Harris all the way down at 6%, basically in a tie for fourth place at this particular point. So if you have any ideas that Kamala Harris is passing up a potential gubernatorial run-in for 2026 in California and perhaps would be trading up for a presidential bid, the betting markets at this point, simply put, do not buy it.
My goodness. I don't know what's more surprising to me personally, seeing Kamala Harris at 6% or seeing Gavin Newsom, governor of California, at 20%. Are there no better options? My goodness. I knew that it was going to be bad, but I didn't know it would be this bad. And here's the thing. When you're a brand, and I think this applies to both Kamala Harris and Gavin Newsom, when your brand is all about perception rather than your principles, you will fall off. And Kamala Harris is proof of this. And Gavin Newsom, hopefully the work will speak for itself eventually. Anyways, that is the video from Kamala Harris to Chuck Schumer to now Gavin Newsom. My goodness, at 20%. I'd love to know what you think about all this. All right. And please, wait, what do you agree with? What do you disagree with? We love this whole 360-degree view of perspectives. All right. And if you're in California, let me know what you think about some of these numbers. I know there's a lot of people who watch this show in California. So you know what? You guys tell me, do you think Gavin Newsom is ready for the national stage? All right. So you tell me. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you all next time. Have a good rest of your day. Episode's over already? Jeez, that was fast. Well, they say beautiful things do not last forever, but feel free to watch and listen to another one of these episodes if you're interested in those conversations as well. Also, this next part is huge. Make sure to obliterate that like and subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never skip a beat. I also have a newsletter where we dive into the news, politics, and ideas that shape our future. If you're interested in signing up, I'd really appreciate that. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you next time.